UNM has been home to students pursuing a quality education for over 130 years. And in this time, our campus has grown and changed in some remarkable ways. Our residence halls are some of the most recognizable buildings on campus and offer an amazing look into the university's past. There are a lot of stories surrounding these buildings, but which of them are actually true? Welcome to UNM's Campus Countdown, and in this episode, we'll be counting down the top 5 remarkable facts in residence hall history. Number 5. In the 50s and 60s, the Cold War era led to many educational institutions providing sheltered spaces for students, staff, and faculty. The city of Albuquerque designated multiple UNM campus buildings as shelters. And you guessed it, the residence halls are a part of that history. Halls like Alvarado, Santa Clara, Hocona, and others were documented as nuclear fallout shelters. Typically in these basements, one could find a stock of rations, medical, and survival supplies, kept in case the need ever arose. Now, UNM's residence hall basements have been completely converted to more practical and recreational spaces for current resident Lobos. Many buildings now provide on-site unlimited laundry facilities in the converted basement space, all completely free for residents to use. Many of these spaces have been repurposed to serve as kitchens, study spaces, or even lounges, like the cellar at Utoca Hall. The Hocona Ballroom has a huge dance floor. The cellar is a game room equipped with pool, foosball, air hockey tables, couches, and tables, with plenty of space to study or just hang out. Number 4. If you were a student living at UNM in the mid-1900s, you would make your calls from campus using the phone booths found in every residence hall. 1 to 2 booths were installed in each building and were community property to make calls to and receive calls from your friends and family. Though the phone booths have been disabled, you can still have the booth experience in Alvarado Hall, where a single vintage phone booth still resides, and 2 still exist in the upper lounges of Hocona. Of course, as times have changed, so have the amenities offered at UNM's campus housing. Residents now have the option to enable their room's own telephone line. Then, moving beyond traditional phones, resident Lobos have the entire world at their fingertips with unlimited Wi-Fi internet and are also able to enjoy free streaming services provided by Xfinity on campus, a clear upgrade from the days of spending time in a telephone booth. Number 3. Can you imagine the public just driving their cars directly through campus? Lobos of UNM past experienced just that. The walking path that runs through the residence halls, between LAPO and the SRCs, then all the way down to the duck pond actually used to be a road. The road was called Roma, and that may sound familiar because this road still extends through Albuquerque. Homecoming parades used to make their way down Roma, and the homecoming court would wave from the top of the second-floor balcony at the entrance of Hocona Hall. And while cars are still allowed on this popular walkway during move-in days, it's more common to see students walking to LAPO for a bite to eat or on their way to class. No matter what residence hall one lives in, this path will connect them to the rest of the campus directly and safely. The route is tree-lined with hundreds of varied plants and makes a great walking path for resident Lobos. And while Roma no longer cuts right through campus, you can still see the second-floor balcony and imagine the homecoming celebrations that took place at Hocona Hall. Number 2. UNM's famous Mesa Vista building was originally a residence hall. Built in the early 1940s, one of UNM's most prolific buildings was initially constructed to serve as a dormitory and living space for early Lobos. Filled with double and single rooms, the top floor was actually an open space patio for students to enjoy. And the curved wings found in the courtyard between Mesa Vista and now the University Advisement and Enrichment Center, the UAEC, were actually used as reading rooms for studying and research. Mesa Vista now hosts a wide range of resource centers and notable departments that students have full access to. This includes African American Student Services, El Centro de la Raza, and American Indian Student Services, who all hold cultural events, mentoring programs, and have scholarship opportunities for students at the university. The Women's Resource Center and Accessibility Resource Center both also call Mesa Vista home, providing many kinds of support to help Lobos thrive during their college years. Mesa Vista is also home to the Global Education Office, where students can get advisement for studying abroad and explore the large selection of exchange programs that the university has to offer. All this and more in what used to be a dormitory at UNM. Honorable mentions. Campus lore has suggested that some residence halls were built originally as hospitals or as patient-serving housing. And though the prospect is interesting, the rumor simply isn't true. All the residence halls on campus were built to be, well, residence halls. But even we'll admit, it's a rumor that's fun to imagine. Many dorms on campus were built in the early decades of the 1900s and were built specifically for women or specifically for men to live within, which is in stark contrast to living in UNM's residence halls now. Today, campus living is all about convenient access to the academic culture of the university while feeling totally comfortable and at home. Now, all of UNM's residence halls are co-ed, fostering a sense of community and inclusion, while still providing sanctuary if someone wants some time to themselves. Lobos now have the opportunity to choose where they live, whether it be because they prefer the location or the style of the building, or because they want to join one of UNM's 12 living learning communities and connect with others who share similar interests or academic concentrations. UNM Housing provides a roommate matching system that allows residents to choose who they want to live with. They can select specific people or meet someone new based on their individual profiles. Roommate matching profiles provide information like study habits, music preferences, and even sleep schedules to help Lobos pick their best match. They can even communicate before move-in and get to know each other before making the final decision to be college roommates. Number 1. The long and legendary history of the university, along with ongoing capital projects, means there are a lot of buildings that continue to only exist through the history books. One such building is a former dormitory called Utoca Hall. This residence hall was built prior to World War II and housed Lobos through 1946. As additional spaces for campus living were developed, Utoca Hall transitioned into classroom spaces. As the years went on, Scholes Hall, Mitchell Hall, and Zimmerman Library would be built to surround Utoca Hall. And if you've been building out a campus map in your mind, you may have already discovered what became of this particular residence hall. Yep, it's now UNM's famous duck pond. The timeline of Lobos living on campus is an exciting one, especially because UNM saga is deeply rooted in the chronology of our state, region, and nation. Many students who reside on campus are residing in historic relics themselves, and thus becoming an integral part of the history of the University of New Mexico. Students can choose to live in one of several on-campus residence halls, and even have the option to live in UNM's newest residential housing option, Lobo Rainforest, located in downtown Albuquerque. Thousands of students can live right here on campus, and there's something for, well, everyone. Pop online to register or learn more by going to housing.unm.edu. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed exploring some of the histories of the residence halls on UNM's campus, as well as learning some interesting facts about campus living at the university today. What are some of your favorite memories of living on UNM's campus? And what campus countdown would you like to see next? Tell us in the comments below. See you next time, and remember to subscribe to see more campus countdowns from the University of New Mexico.